sunana Musa Umar.
Malam Musa mun
The Nigerian police force are at it again, and this time it's a bit controversial. This is another edition of public hearing on human rights violation at People's Rights Television. I go by the name Esther Machebem, and with me here today is Igwe Charity. How are you doing, Charity?
I'm fine, thank you, Esther. How are you?
I'm very fine. You're looking nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
So there's this story going around on social media. A lady posted on her X account that the director of a Ijamb center, lead Forte Ijamb Center, has been going around sleeping with underage students of 16-year-olds. But where it gets controversial is that the same lady posted a WhatsApp chat of the victim and the director conversing. And in the messages, the director clearly stated his intentions on how he would like he and his students to become an item. Although the girl was a little bit objective in her statements, in her chats, and blunt with her words. But then it's very possible that she must have fallen from him and went to visit him. And he must have had his way with her. And after everything, he ends up giving these victims postinol and an unknown drug to avoid pregnancy. But where the question comes in now is, why a 16-year-old? Of all the girls, of all his students, why a 16-year-old?
No, for me, it's not just about the age. Why will the director be interested in his students? You know too well that these are Ijambites. It's not that they are ready for marriage or any relationship.
Yes.
So why will you just get attracted to people that put under your
the director is wrong at that aspect. It's wrong. It's not as if those are the only girls he sees or those are the only girls in his Ijamb centers. And the fact that they are this specific age that he wants, girls he knows that they are not up to adulthood.
They are underage.
Yes, he knows
they are naive.
Not up to adulthood.
So it's in a way taking advantage of them.
Yeah, it's very possible. Although in the case it was, people were actually saying that it's a rape case, and some other persons were calling it child molestation and stuff. But then why would a girl go to go and visit her director? Like, isn't she aware of the dangers of visiting a man in his own house?
That's where girls needs awareness, because I don't know where all this confidence is coming from. Why will a girl of 16 years go to a man's house?
Exactly, like, because
and the funny part is that from your conversations with this man, you know that he's interested in you.
Yes,
he has said things
wants
that
you.
Like,
he wants
you
to
don't want to
you.
do. So why not take yourself to his house? Is he not seeing a trap and purposely falling into that trap?
Well, it's actually purposely falling into that trap, because one is that going to his house is actually giving consent that you want what he's going to offer. And then there are many things that could have happened. You could even be drugged. You could be kidnapped.
That's what I'm saying about confidence. The way, will I say, teens of this age are trying to push themselves into adulthood. They don't care about the dangers of their actions,
but even
as long as it makes them
to
feel like an adult.
Then, even if she's going to go and visit the director, like, doesn't she have a friend? She could have followed, like, should have gone with someone. Or if she's not feeling safe with the chat, she would have shown somebody that chat, a staff, a friend, your
that's why I asked, what of the parents of these victims?
Nowadays, parents are all...
They should try to make their relationship with their children very, very open, that a child can comfortably tell you anything. But African parents, they are so rigid that once they hear you mention anything that is not biblical or something, that
talk man,
they flare up. Like, they don't want you to express yourself. And this makes children now to be scared of opening up to their parents.
Exactly.
Mothers especially should just create an avenue where their daughters can, like, comfortably discuss anything at all.
And that thing is sex education. Sex education. Like, parents need to, like, encourage, to teach their children sex education.
Exactly.
Bring your daughter, tell her, if a man tells you this and this and this come to me. That is, I'm your mother. I'm not going to
creating that relationship.
Yes,
because it's when that relationship is there that the daughter can freely tell you something. You know, there are some parents that before you even open your mouth, had it been I know you, have followed. So, are you expecting me again, if I encounter such a thing, I should come and tell you? I can't tell you now.
It's true.
It's true. But if the relationship is there, that's when you now tell the girl, look at what will happen. If someone tells you something like this, see what should be your reply.
Yes.
Because some of these girls, they don't even know what to answer.
reply. It's true. It's true.
Somebody just started me up. I don't know what to tell the person. I don't know what to tell the person. And the person you are telling, you don't know what to tell the person. Is someone like you. So
Yeah,
I'll tell you what I know.
Yes, she'll actually give you idea based on what she know.
Exactly.
Or maybe based on what she has heard other girls do. You get.
Yes.
So it's actually good that parents tend to build that relationship around their children, expose them to one or two things as regards relationships and stuff.
But coming to the policeman that has proven this man innocent, like what questions did they ask the man?
I don't even know.
Because apart from the fact, yes, the girl went to the man's house, but you, as a director, this is an underage girl. Like, why don't they see it from that angle?
Although in the chats, like they said, we went through the chat and we saw that most of the chats and the replies were actually being consensual, because you as the girl, you know what he wants. You know what he's after.
Yes.
It's not as if he used force on you or
Yes.
exercised power and told you, if you don't do this, this will happen or that will happen.
Yes.
The girl was clearly aware that this is what the man wanted, and she still went to visit him. You understand? So
That where the girl is wrong. Well, I don't still support the fact that a director should sleep with someone that's underage.
Nah, nobody actually supports that.
And this jam center, I don't actually believe that, because
What jam centers are doing nowadays?
let's just take
What jam
the
centers are
pictures
doing
of
nowadays?
the director and the teachers away. Those students there,
They're they're
not just there to read.
I'm telling you, girls nowadays tend to go to jam centers because their boyfriends are going to jam lessons. The same way boys too, they go to jam centers because maybe a particular girl they like is going to that particular jam center, and then you see them at the back making noise or doing one thing or the other.
Most of these people, it's not about what they are teaching or what they are learning from them.
Most of them are not
It's
actually
just about who is
for
going
the
there. Who
education.
am I going to meet there?
Yes,
That's just
yes.
point.
Well, based on this report, the poster is actually seeking for the advice of a legal practitioner, because this case is not just something you should close down. One is that he should not be going for underage girls. Why children? Yeah. Well, according to the poster, they are in search of legal practitioners that's going to take up the cases, because a man cannot just be sleeping with underage persons and then you just conclude that the case is conceptual or something.
Alongside that, the police should also reinvestigate the case.
Yes.
They can't just conclude because of the chat they saw.
Yeah.
This girl might just go there, like, innocently, and on reaching there, the man might force her.
It's true.
Or even drug her. So
exactly. This happens in closed environments.
Based on the conversation
on the WhatsApp chat. Yes.
More investigations should be carried out.
Yeah, they should ask the man more questions.
Yeah, if not for any other thing, for the fact that this girl is underage, and the constitution already made it clear that once you are not up to 18, you are not yet an adult.
Yes.
So
true.
for him to do something that should be done with an adult, with someone that is not an adult, is already a crime.
Yes.
They should
reinvestigate
the case.
So don't forget to follow us on any of our social media platforms at People's Right Television. This is one television that you can report any suspected cases.
Sunana Musa Umar. Malam Musa Umar.